What's going on, guys? This is Editor Ray. Before we begin, I'd like to say this podcast was recorded in August, towards the end of the month, so this is outdated, and so much for a 2-week hiatus. But hopefully, we can get back to our upload schedule and some form of normalcy. But you never know these kind of days. Peace. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Welcome, everybody, to the Zero Sugar podcast. We just went on a hiatus for 2 weeks. Don't worry, that's come to a close, and we are happily providing content every week now. Anyways, there are a few changes to our podcast roster, which we'll get into a little bit later. But today, our guest joining us is Gabby. He's a really great kid we met on an external server, which we'll definitely share the story to. It's a very interesting story, so we'll definitely get into that. Anyways, welcome the Quarantine with the Homies roster. Everybody unmute. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
What's up?
hello.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Right. It's going pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty chill. I have a pretty normal day, like a pretty normal routine. I think it's been going pretty well, actually.
As all of us do during quarantine.
As all of us do, yeah.
Well, as good
You
as
said
can
that in the
do-
most interesting way.
Yeah, as good as you can do it in like quarantine, man. I don't.
Yeah.
Honestly,
All right.
it's
so,
just quarantine's a big adventure.
We
we
might want to get into the roster.
Oh yeah, roster. Obviously for
Yeah.
today we don't have Daniel joining us. We don't exactly know what's going on, but we're sure it's something important, and we'll definitely get him to
We
explain
called
next
his
time.
mom.
Yeah, we called his mom, and it went straight to voicemail. So yeah,
So when you call your
Gaming is a
mom
very
when you're
important
like
feat.
10, asking if they could play, and they didn't answer, you knew something was serious.
yeah, exactly. So another roster change. Ben has left the podcast. Sadly, it was a completely positive breakup. Our interests did not align, so we parted separate ways. That being
Yes.
said, I think Tobias is here to fill his role now. Isn't that right, guys?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
I believe that's what we're doing.
We'll see.
I don't
We'll,
know.
we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that goes.
If it doesn't go well,
Yeah.
if it doesn't go well, I'll get thrown into the sewer. If it goes well, I won't, and I'll chill
Yeah, if
here.
it doesn't
So
go well, you go back to the content
I'll
farm.
take his spot. I'll steal.
Yeah,
his
go
spot.
to the
I'll
farm.
steal
I was
his
gonna say, Tobias, I'll pick you, but if Gabby's funnier, then I'll keep Gabby.
dang, bro,
I
you
want to steal the
serious?
spotlight, dude.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. I see how it
man,
is. I see how
that's how
it is.
business goes.
It's just business. I understand.
That's
Just
business, brother.
Just business.
That is
Anyways.
business, brother.
So, Gabby, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, so
Yes.
this is like a fucking introduction class when you like go into a new school or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
All right, so
Ray, write that
hi.
timestamp down. He swore.
Hi, my...
Sack time down. Just
Shut up. Okay. All right, so I'm Gabby. I live in South America. I'm currently 14. I'm about to be 15 in January, and
old.
I'm your typical gamer dude.
Nice.
I'm just a normal, chill dude, I guess. I normally waste my time online because I have nothing better to do, and
Very nice.
I have several interests such as gaming.
Gaming.
Very important
You-
gaming.
You
Gaming.
forget about the most important interest, Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
Women.
Men.
Win.
I forgot. Yes.
Unless you're gay, in which case it's men. So
Who knows? Maybe it's both.
See the joke. See
Respect.
the joke
Respect.
is
You see the
See the
irony in that is.
irony.
Oh,
is-
God.
See, the joke is that
Logan,
I dropped my water
you
bottle.
didn't think that. You didn't think that through, did you?
No, I didn't.
and,
Alright.
this is going on the round table now. It's going to film.
The fail book.
You are
Oh, yeah.
cringed,
It's gonna be
sir.
behind the scenes on our Plus channel
Yeah,
that we
totally
totally
have. Go
have.
subscribe to it.
Yes. Please go
The
subscribe.
OnlyFans channel.
Hey,
The
remember,
OnlyFans channel.
like,
For the OnlyFans
subscribe,
channel.
hit the bell notification and tell your mom about it.
Yes.
Oh
Or
yeah,
your
wonderful.
friends.
Oh, your
So
mother
she can
have
post
it,
in our
Or your
Facebook group.
dad.
you have it in the bag, dude.
Guys,
Or your dad should post on your
Guys, I
car
figured out how we
group.
can advertise.
Mm.
We're gonna make a Facebook group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pog.
Oh, you
Yes,
have to.
of
We have
course.
to now. We have
Oh,
to.
Make a Facebook group. You know why? Because like not only do you find every sort, like you find grandmas, you find
We
you
can find
know,
milfs,
everything,
bro.
but
You find the devil himself.
the most important thing you find stoners, and stoners
Yeah.
are a
Pog.
major. They're major for podcasts. You know. You
Yes,
listen-
yes.
I
That's
don't
a
live in a
fact.
state where that's legal, but you know,
Yeah, hey,
Drugs.
if you are in
Oh,
the
well.
legal, if you're in a state
know,
where you can
drugs.
legally consume marijuana, I assure you that we are
It's
stoner
expensive.
friendly.
We're more friendly because we smoke weed.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not saying
oh,
we consume
I
any
don't.
type of
Let me
drugs.
not involve myself in that.
The only drug I consume is
For legal
my
reasons,
asthma
for
medication.
legal. Oh, you have asthma,
The
nerd.
only one I
Yeah.
consume is my Flintstone vitamin gummies. So
Food stuff, dude.
For legal
Vitamin-
reasons, we
I have been
don't do any of
lacking
that.
vitamin D, bro. I don't go out in the sun. You know, I stay in my
question
room.
for
Vitamin-
everybody: do you like the vitamin gummies or the chalk gum, or like the gummy version of vitamins or the chalk version?
Gummy, dude.
I like the gummy ones.
What?
Yeah, of course the gummy ones.
Yeah,
They're
What kind
no,
of
better.
the
person doesn't
gummy
like the
ones are
gummy
usually better.
ones?
Yeah, gummy
Well, the
ones.
chalk ones
Hey,
remind
what
me
the
of like bro, they're like the bone candies you get at the mall out of one of those 25-cent dispensers.
Oh, like
Oh,
those,
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're like
They're
in the
like
shape of
those
fruits.
Pez dispensers. You know how like there's just like
Yeah.
Pez dispensers that you break their neck and then they spit out candy.
Yeah, bro, I got a collection of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Very
dude, I
stressful.
used to love that. I used
That
to
was
love
my
that when I
Easter
was, like,
presents.
5.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Bro,
was
I still
Yeah, I
have
still
that
get those.
collection.
Dude,
Pog.
Bro.
dude, imagine
I
having
got a
a
Lightning
Flintstones
McQueen
Pez
one.
dispenser.
Oh
That's
my
epic.
god.
So,
I got a Lightning McQueen
pretty sure
one
that's
where
a thing.
Lightning McQueen comes off and he's like a race car.
yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's
One of Loki didn't think that one through very much.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Are
You
you,
don't get the
eating,
joke?
Tobias? Are you eating?
No.
Bias.
No.
This is a very-
No.
Someone
Bias. This is a very professional
okay,
recording.
okay.
Can you
It's
please not?
it's a Rubik's cube.
No. It's
Okay,
just really
okay,
skill. I was
okay.
eating a little bit ago. It's empty now, unfortunately.
Um,
Oh, some more
Yeah,
left.
I was eating a salad
hungry.
not yesterday, like a while ago.
Fruit salad.
I'm done. Fruit,
So-
fruit salad.
So,
Yummy.
Gabby, we
Right.
met in a server that our friend Tobias invited us to, called the
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep
yes.
It Wholesome. Keep It Wholesome. It's a
Yes.
it's honestly a great server. I was chilling in there
It's yeah.
earlier, and I
I
was
have
just
been in that
talking
server
to
a
a bunch of
long
people.
time.
You have? Can you give a
I've
rough
been in a
ballpark
month.
estimate?
I've been there for about 6-7 months. I
okay.
have been there since
Yeah.
February, and
They started to
I
pick up
joined. I joined
pace.
mainly because I was going into TikTok. Right, I didn't really use TikTok until then, and so like fresh out of TikTok, I
man.
saw the person promoting the server, and it was like
Yeah, Simon.
know,
Simon.
it was a wholesome server, and
Yeah.
even though I'm not
Okay,
the type
yeah.
of person to be wholesome because I am completely stupid, I said, why not? Let's join and let's just do stuff. And I honestly, it's a really cool server. I met
It's
a
an
lot of
amazing
people.
community.
It
Yeah.
is a very
It's
good
an amazing
community,
community.
but you got to be careful because there's still, there is stuff you'll really not like. But it is other than that, it's a really good server. It's a really
Yeah.
chill
We need to
community.
explain. Yeah, we need to explain the origins of like the overall like keep it wholesome.
Yeah, you guys are like
Like
the
saying.
professionals. You guys are like the historians when it comes
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
this.
Okay. So
just
basically,
joined
so
the-
basically,
All right.
And
So basically, keep it wholesome is a saying. A dude named Simon created it. So it's basically, he posted a video every day, every single day on TikTok. And end of his videos, he just said, "Keep it wholesome," and it just became a big old thing. And now he has a clothing brand, and it just keep it wholesome. That's it. It just says it on the
Yeah.
like chest area.
And he's close
and
to
it's
a million,
basically-
right?
For what?
He's like
million-
200,000 away from getting to a million followers.
TikTok
right?
followers?
Yeah.
I personally do
Yeah.
not know the exact number. I have not checked for a while.
I unfortunately stopped watching. I've stopped using TikTok
It-
because different reasons, but mainly because I just found it very uninteresting. It was really the same thing, do funny dance, talk about the thing, that's important, and then just
Yeah.
or just
Yeah.
basically do a meme that everyone, Big Chungus, Baba Booey, funny, which I
Baba
we
Baba
don't-
Booey.
I really don't find really interesting. So I just decided, I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'd
Yeah,
rather
I
just
Yeah.
like,
stopped. I stopped using TikTok after a lot of the backdoor exploits that were potentially there. I was like, all right, I don't want to mess with this, so I pieced out early, and
I still use it.
We know.
I don't care about my safety
I had
on
We
TikTok.
know.
What are they gonna do with me?
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
danger.
I'd be less worried about like an entirely different country's government knowing my location than like my own government. Like, yeah, China dropped
Yeah.
bombs specifically
I
on my house and my house alone, my man.
I don't like
Yeah.
when China does stuff, but when my God-loving American government does it, I will
America.
gladly praise it. God bless America, brother.
God bless
Da, da,
America.
da, da,
Ray,
da,
you look so
da.
disappointed.
I'm very sorry,
Okay.
Ray.
When-
Ray, you look like
Alright.
a father who just saw his son do hit like a Fortnite dance.
TikTok
Like-
dance.
have you
TikTok
guys seen, have you
Fortnite
guys seen the
dance.
headline where
Renegade.
the kid like the kid shot the home intruder and it was like, oh, you're crying, you little baby. And then in the comment section it was like, imagine like this 14-year-old kid just like Fortnite dancing over your dying body.
Dude, imagine,
probably what
okay,
happened, too.
imagine you're like a poor person, right? You need money to like keep yourself alive. You go break into someone's house, and then a kid in Fortnite pajamas, and it has a chug jug on the table, and he has a shotgun on his hands, shoots you in your abdomen,
Gang,
and then you
gang.
bleed out. And you just hear him do.
He just
and
started
you just
doing
hear him
90s
just-
on your body.
Yeah, you just hear his.
You just hear, yeah.
You just hear thumping of him
You can
dancing
hear him
like.
running They can play the default dance music.
Okay, so
Yeah, he pulls out his phone and plays the default dance music.
all right, so shift. Okay, I want to shift away really quickly because I just thought of this.
Okay.
It's on my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
Right.
So I was, using the restroom as all people do, and as all
Right.
people do while using the restroom, they look at their phone, right? My thing that I do
Yeah.
is I catch up on news, and there's this really interesting headline, and I have it pulled up right here, and here's the most intelligent and dumbest states in the U.S. Now, I thought it was gonna be
Oh,
all
man.
50 states for the dumbest, but apparently that's that's not it.
Dang.
Can I guess one thing? Is Texas very dumb?
Is Texas very dumb? Nope.
No. Oh my God! Hey, congratulations! Any Texans watching right now? Congratulations! You're actually Albert Einstein.
Where does
Good job.
you have to blur this out?
I have a
'cause I'm
good
gonna say
relationship
our
with
state.
people.
Where does South Carolina lay?
I'll go down the list. So for the top 10 in intelligence, 1 is Massachusetts, 2nd is Minnesota, 3 is New Hampshire, 4 is Connecticut, 5 is Wisconsin, 6 is Kansas, 7 is Vermont, 8 is Iowa, 9 is New Jersey, and 10 is Colorado. The
Whoa.
top
Hey,
10 dumbest
Colorado.
states in order. Number 1, Hawaii.
Holy shit, dude! I feel
Rip
bad
Michael
for any
Reeves, bro. Rip
Hawaiians,
Michael
Something
Reeves.
about that feels
Rip
oddly
Michael
racially
Reeves.
motivated.
Michael Reeves, dude. Michael Reeves is Hawaiian. What
Michael
the
Reeves.
fuck?
Yeah. You know
Dude, I
that?
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's,
he's like
um,
the smartest person.
he's
of
Filipino though.
robotics,
He's Filipino
and
though.
he's just like, wait, what?
Michael Reeves is Filipino.
He's smart but
from
also
Hawaii.
dumb.
That's basic.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
good job
smart but
to Michael
dumb.
Reeves.
He's smart but dumb.
Yeah.
Listen, he's
No,
smart
it's
but
like
dumb.
it's like okay, it's like he's like very smart on technology, but dumb in decisions, right? He
Not
makes a
even.
lazy.
Yeah.
He's funny dumb.
Who's paid to do that?
He's funny dumb.
Yeah, I'm.
But he's incredibly
okay,
intelligent. He's incredibly intelligent. In fact,
Yeah.
did you know they recently bought the Boston Dynamics dog?
They actually bought it?
From what I know,
What?
they bought it. Yeah,
They bought it?
they bought
they
it.
bought what?
When did that
I-
when did that get released? When did they say that?
It got leaked on Lily's stream the other day. Saikuno and Michael apparently went to go pick it up a few days ago.
Wait, the Boston 99.
Oh my
Isn't
bro.
that like the show where the
The-
people are
The
cops?
big one. No, the big Boston Dynamics dog.
Yeah, it's
I
called
have no
Spot.
idea.
It's
what you're
basically a
talking about.
robotic
I am
dog.
blatant-
It's a robotic dog.
It's
It's
also really
it's
expensive.
amazing.
Wait. Is it like that dog that was like? Wait, is that
Yeah, they're gonna put
robot
the
dog?
tag on it and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
No way.
yeah. They got one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
got
actually
a
got
fucking robot
Pause.
dog.
From what
Okay,
I know,
need
they
to
got
stop.
one.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Dude, imagine they just got a normal dog and people are freaking out about it.
She had a Great Dane.
So going down the list We
Uh-oh.
just had one. Oh, look.
technical
We just had
difficulties.
Logan
Internet-
leave.
Internet dropped. Oh, he's back. Oh, did your
Oh,
internet
drop.
drop? Haha, let's all laugh
Yeah.
at Logan now.
that's a funny joke, Logan.
It's funny because Ray has crappy internet.
I think you
Yeah,
do now.
actually, Ray is actually, letting us use his internet for the podcast. So if anything happens, please
Hey,
let me.
we're in his basement right
Yeah.
now. At least I'm in his
We're in
basement
his
right now.
basement,
It's
actually.
pitch black.
You cannot
I'm in
see
his
it.
attic.
cannot
Oh, you
see
guys
it. We
got the
have our
basement, I got
webcams
the
on.
attic.
It's a
Those
pitch black room.
obviously are just allegations. They're not founded in any reality. I will not confirm
Hey
nor
Ray, why are
deny.
there some children down here?
I wonder if I scream loud enough, it will
Ray,
echo
why is
through
there
his
That's not
bones?
mic.
funny.
Ray,
That's
why
not
is there
funny.
bones?
Why are there bones down here?
Why are there bones out here, Ray?
That's I moved into this house 6 weeks ago. You have to ask the
Ray.
previous tenant.
Ray,
uh-huh.
you think if I
Yeah,
scream
sure.
loud enough,
Hey.
they'll hear me from your attic?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know what you mean. Anyways,
I don't know what you mean.
continue going down the list. Number 2 is Nevada or Nevada. Please don't
Nevada.
scold
Of
me in the
course.
comments. 3
It's fine.
Mississippi. 4 Alabama.
Oh god.
I'm surprised.
Of course.
Well, of course Alabama.
Of course,
Actually,
Alabama. Come on.
Number 5
Yeah,
They
Florida.
of
can't
course they're-
spell their own name.
Damn.
Number 5 Florida. Now you guys don't get so cocky. Number 6 is South Carolina.
We're
You're
not
gonna have
that
to
bad.
blur that out. You're gonna have to blur that out.
Yeah.
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 Whenever someone brings it up now, I can just say I'm part of a statistic for how dumb South Carolina is.
Number
Yeah,
I
like-
7.
think we all are. We're
Grams.
part of a statistic.
Number
part of a
7
statistic.
is West Virginia. Number 8 is
Really?
Louisiana.
No.
Number 9 is North Carolina. You got to get both the
No.
Carolinas in there.
Yeah, you got it.
And then number 10 is Arizona.
Oh
Nice.
man.
You like how almost all of them are in the south?
James
Yeah.
from the
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
There's a
Fuck
reason.
it.
There's a big
Odd one
reason.
out.
Come on.
Well, I think just in general the South lags behind on education.
100%.
Hell yeah, brother. We like our guns. HH.
Gun.
What does HH even mean?
Fireworks.
Yeah, you don't know. It's okay. Story. HH actually means Hulk Hogan, and
Hulk Hogan, like the wrestler?
people tweet his tweets like screaming, and then he always typed HH at the end, and so people just read his tweets. And one time, he tweeted, like he was in the bathroom, and people just started making memes out of it, and so I just picked it up, and every time I like talk about America or anything like that, I say HH every single time
It'd be
because
like
Hulk
that.
Hogan
Oh, okay.
is truly an American.
Hulk
A
Hogan doesn't
specimen.
like gamers, so you can't like Hulk Hogan.
He's the embodiment of America, actually.
Hulk Hogan is America.
He is
In a person. He is freedom.
Man.
He is American as American
America.
can get.
He is
The only thing that can come next to make him more American is actually wait, no, I'm not gonna say that one.
So
he is a Chad.
yeah,
I thought about
Logan.
it long and
You
hard
should.
before I said that one.
Oh, you know what I just thought about? Okay. So we've been covering the TikTok story since it pretty much
Yes.
started in every single podcast. So I think
What
we should
TikTok
continue
story? Hey, can I get filled in?
just catching up on
You don't know.
updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So TikTok was gonna get banned in the USA.
Oh yeah,
Um,
no, right.
No, it didn't.
The
Almost did.
micro-
It didn't again.
We
It's
misspoke.
weird.
There was an alleged deal between Microsoft and TikTok. It fell through, and Oracle has now purchased the US's.
I read something that that fell through too.
Oracle's fell through.
I wonder
too.
if it's
we can
factual or
still
not.
get it, so
I
don't
have
know.
a
I don't
I
know- I'm
I
not
heard
very
that
good
somewhere.
with
I don't know if
names,
that's
I'm gonna be honest
factual or
with you.
not.
No,
Even
because
with my.
they had till the 12th, from what I know.
Okay. I don't know if it's factual or not, but I think it might have fell through. I remember
You need
reading
to be
something
very
about it
careful
fell
with what
through.
you
Seriously
say,
about it.
because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, because I don't know if it's true or not, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
yeah, don't add me. Don't add me.
Don't at me.
We don't know.
Don't have me on that, bro.
This,
Don't have me on that.
What we're saying right now is based off speculation. If you have any concerns about the information that is given right now in the podcast, please go and Google yourself and Google yourself.
Yeah, we're definitely not authorities on the
We
on
are
this.
definitely not funded by China, by Huawei, and
Nope, definitely not.
By the way,
Funded by
By
Winnie
Huawei.
Pooh.
Huawei.
This video is sponsored by Honey.
Isn't
If you're not using honey, you're
isn't
throwing away free
Huawei
money.
banned in the US as well?
yeah, no, it is banned. They
it
banned
is.
Huawei.
Yeah.
why? What did Huawei do?
I don't know.
Uh,
They just banned Huawei.
The same reason why TikTok would be banned. It's
Yeah,
national
China.
secret, quote,
data
unquote.
information. You know, every single big company collects your data. It's not a secret. You know, it's a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
open secret, right?
It just it,
You know?
it
We all know
really
that.
it really starts to matter when it's another country doing it because
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay.
That is
It
true,
matters.
yeah.
Okay, it matters either way, but people have more concerns over other countries because, you know, having your personal information to another government that you know you don't live in to be used
Can be
for something
scary.
else could be very scary. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not lying. It is very scary to have the thought of, you know, someone having your.
They know something
information
about me
out
that I
there.
don't know.
I mean, but
Yeah.
let's be honest. When we sign up for all these sites in the TOS, a lot of them don't guarantee anonymity when it comes to
Yours,
sharing your
yeah.
information.
Mm.
They
yeah,
can
but no one reads
they
the terms of
can
service.
disclose it. For my AP science class, we actually read terms and conditions. So
that sucks.
Hooey.
no, it
That
was
sucks.
it was alright. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything too crazy, but pretty much they can. There is a place where they can sell it for commercial use, and there's also a place where they can sell it. For,
Yeah, yeah.
For legal uses and stuff like that. But
There's a big market for that.
Apple has been a very, very strong defender of anonymity on their
Yes,
on
yeah.
their things.
Right.
Like there was this
Devices.
there was like this terrorist attack and they had an Apple phone and Apple would not give up the password to the phone because they said it would set like a dangerous precedent for people that may get their phone tapped into by the government. And along with that,
I mean, that might be taken a little too far, but like,
along with that, like the government, it wants decryption passwords to everything that gets sent over the internet, and
Yeah.
that can be a whole podcast on its own. Just
It is
Yeah.
a very okay. It's a very complicated issue. It's more in the politics side. So I think we should.
I wouldn't even say
you
it's
know,
political.
it's
I mean-
more. It's
I mean,
more.
it can get political.
It's-
If
it can
can
it
get
can
political
definitely get
sometimes.
political. You know, because like
When
we're
you
talking
realize
about
the
government
FCC
and
is
what
probably
government
listening to
should
your
do.
Discord call right now.
But you are the FCC.
FBI is going to arrest me, and I am going.
I'm
to
gonna
not
put it
be
on a
able to
watch
do
list.
anything. I'm gonna be put on a watch list. I have a
First
sniper
time?
aiming at my location.
First time for legal reasons. That's a joke.
First time.
First time.
For legal
Legal reasons that
it's
is
a
a
complete
joke for all of us.
This podcast is shrouded in you know,
Mystery.
pure jokes. Anything we say is based off comedy and should be taken as such. So if you have any concerns, please you know, contact our legal team at gmail.com
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you know, write us a
Don't you
letter
even?
on how much
Don't you
hate
even?
us.
Because I'm the legal team.
Raise the
I'll be
only legal team.
I'll be the legal team. I know. I
Hello?
know. You know, if you do
Hello, Logan?
bad stuff, you go to
Gabby,
jail.
Gabby, be quiet.
Are you taking
Hello?
a call?
Wait, you're saying that I can't say that I'm on a watch list as a joke on my podcast?
Oh.
Oh
I
man.
thought he was on a real call for a minute. I was like, wait, did he just
Yeah,
pick up
you
the
really
phone
think
on
I
the
did too.
podcast?
I was like, I do something to call with Daniel.
I don't even know if I have Daniel's number.
I don't. Think
I
so.
don't. It was my
Daniel doesn't
feet.
talk, so it's not worth having his number anyway.
Anyway,
It's like having the phone number of a dead person. You never expect them to respond.
Yeah.
Bro,
Wait,
never expect
but
whenever they
Daniel
do,
has
it's very
messaged me
surprising.
before.
I called my friend at 2 a.m. and he responded. Shocking.
Oh man, me and
He
Tobias,
died 2 years ago.
Me and Tobias were
He
up
died 2
till like
years
2
ago.
not till 2. We were up till like 6 o'clock
6.
a.m.
Sick.
I was up
today.
till like 7.
Yeah.
I woke up at 9 too. I woke up
went
at
to
well,
four in
I
the-
fell
I
asleep
went
at
to sleep
7.
4 in the morning, bro.
I went to
What's wrong with you
sleep
guys?
at well, I woke up at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I woke up at 9
And
a.m.
now
Nice.
I have a lot of European friends, which I cannot say I'm disappointed about.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It is very fun.
British
I'm very
people.
sorry
British, innit?
very sorry
Innit?
for
British,
anything.
innit?
I am.
French
I want
person?
to.
British,
I want
innit?
to.
Is
I
it
want to apologize to
Tuesday?
any. I want to apologize to any
Tuesday?
British person listening to the podcast
Saturday.
right now.
Saturday.
I'm going to apologize to my friend, my friend
Saturday.
Annie, that is most likely watching this podcast. I shall
Yeah.
aggressively poke you with a knife. Still, I'm gonna shank you with a knife.
We don't know if Annie is.
Wait,
gonna
wait,
watch
wait,
the
wait,
podcast.
we
wait. For
can't
legal
say
reasons,
that.
that's a joke. That no,
Yeah, we
he did
can't
not
say
mean
that.
that.
No, 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 no,
Again,
no.
again, again, again. As the legal team advisor, everything we say in this podcast is a joke. It is shrouded in.
It's with a
If
it's
Gavin's
it's
our
with a
legal team
it's a stuffed animal.
advisor,
It's a
I'm
stuffed animal.
scared.
It is complete irony. If you have any concerns about our accusations or our threats,
I'm going to poke
please
you with my
contact
finger.
me
Just poke.
at
Just say poke.
gabbylegalteen@gmail.com, and I will respond in 5 years.
2 years. Oh,
5
5
years.
years. 7 years. No.
5
I'll
years time.
respond in
And
5 years after I make that Gmail account.
after I make
Yes.
the Gmail account, which is a time that is
An
unknown.
undisclosed time. An undisclosed
It
time.
is an undisclosed time.
To be
Please do not
determined.
ask me about it. I will not present any information about the Gmail account. Thank you very much for your concerns.
If you want to know, the password is 8568.
The password is actually okay. Blur this out. The password is actually.
Wow.
He's not even
Right.
lying either. He's not even
Right.
lying. He's not even lying either.
Joke ever.
Ray, you know the vine of the dude that's looking at the picture of them putting the blanket under their feet,
Yeah.
and he goes, "I do that." Whenever he said that, you looked like that person. You went. I
do that. I do that.
That. Anyway,
I do
Gamers.
that.
gaming. Hey, can
Yes.
we talk about gaming, guys?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
What is your favorite video game of the past decade?
Minecraft.
I don't have one.
Tetris 99.
Tetris.
Tetris 99.
Tetris 99, that's a good
there's
one. That's a good one.
important
That's a good one.
information. Okay. I'm going a little bit off
Wait, what?
topic about gaming here, but
I bet.
did you know that if you play Tetris for about 15 minutes or so, you are you don't if you were horny or hungry, you lose that immediately after you play Tetris for 15 minutes.
So you're
Wait,
telling
why
me
would you
that
know
I could
that?
go weeks
If you're
telling me
horny,
off
if
no
you're horny,
food
You're
if I
telling
play
me
Tetris.
it's the ultimate birth control.
I was gonna say it's
it is the ultimate birth control. You ever horny? Just
Bet.
play Tetris. Okay, there
You're
you go.
telling
That's your
me-
medicine.
You're telling me
We had an
that
entire
instead
trend of
sending
playing Tetris at our
food
school.
to developing countries, we just send copies of Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just
We
hey,
did have a
mimetic
trend with
agent,
Tetris.
easy. Mimetic agent for
Africa,
everyone. Just play
airdrop some Tetris.
to any children in
we
Africa.
can't put that in, can we?
We
Sure we
can't
I don't think we
this
can put that
I
in.
don't-
We can put that
I
in.
mine
put
was
that in.
mine was literally it wasn't specifically Africa. It was just developing countries, and then I
Yeah,
was
developing
like,
countries, third world
forget
countries. You know.
giving them food and donating. Walk up to
Hey.
your local food bank and give them a can of tomatoes that just has a copy of Tetris 99 in it.
Just,
Bro,
hey,
we
hey,
would-
hey.
We had an entire trend at our school of just straight Tetris. We would just play off-brand
and Rubik's
Tetris
Cubes.
Yeah, we would just play it. We were weird,
Wasn't
but
it
in a
the
good way.
plumber website?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What website? What in the hell?
I couldn't
I'm pretty.
answer
It
that
was
question.
It's
We were weird.
I mean, you guys are weird.
but like they blocked it. I'm
Specific
pretty
dating
sure.
website?
Ludwig laughing ass. We're weird.
hey, hey, shut up, okay? Hey,
Can I
hey,
just say that Tobias still reminds me of Iggy?
right. It doesn't matter who I watch.
Iggy who?
It doesn't matter who
Iggy Azalea?
laugh. I imitate. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Ludwig.
Yeah,
Dot
let me
GG.
tell you who I'm trying to imitate. Stay strapped.
They can't see it, by the way. They can't. It's a
Logan.
drill.
Logan.
It is a drill.
What?
To everyone watching,
Logan,
it is a drill. He will drill
The
your
joke.
eyes out.
So that's actually really ironic because my dad goes by the nickname Iggy.
Oh, I was talking about the Koopa Kid because you're really tall.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Iggy's just
I
like
still
tall
find it.
and
I find it
skinny.
ironic.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Going back to gaming. Favorite game.
Yeah. So
I don't have one. I
that's a
don't have a favorite
really-
game. I don't
that's a
like have a
difficult
favorite
question.
game.
I could probably like tie two in like the top first place for the decade,
What
which
is
would
it?
be probably
Right.
Minecraft and Final Fantasy 15.
Ooh, those are good
I
ones.
mean, I'm an old school gamer, you know.
Yo, you
Left
guys
4
want to play
Dead,
some Minecraft after this?
TF2, Gary's Mod. But for my favorite video
TF2.
games ever, I would say TF2 and Gary's Mod. That
Mhm.
carried me through my like when I was a child, bro. I used to play that when I was a child. I was a squeaker. It hurt everyone's ears. It was, I mean, it was good for me, right? I enjoyed it. But to anyone listening to my voice when I was like, I don't know, 5, 6, playing TF2 and like Gary's Mod, it was a hell on earth. It
The
was
important
horrible.
question is: are you a toxic TF2 player? Do you like kill people that try to cap the point?
Okay. if I play TF2, if I see like a person like being a putist person, they're giving sandwiches, I'm not gonna shoot them, right? I'm gonna play the game, and I'm just gonna be like normal, right? But if
Yeah.
I see like everyone is like doing it, I'm gonna go out of my way to join them, and I'm gonna be stupid, and I'm gonna do random stuff because it's funny, and you have to. It's the law. If you ever kill a friendly person in TF2, the FBI actually puts you in a watch list for psychopaths, and you get arrested.
You okay, Tobias?
Makes sense.
Look at what
So,
Logan is doing.
Logan, Logan
he's
has some
vibing.
He just
technical
left.
difficulties.
I thought that was a mirror. I thought that was a mirror behind him. This entire time, I thought that was a mirror.
No, that leads
Wait,
like
what?
outside.
It can
Yeah,
be
I didn't know
mirror.
that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he.
I thought it was a mirror.
He did the give me 1 minute and then he left. He'll be back in a few probably. But
Yeah, it's fine.
where was I?
I didn't know that.
What's you live in a totally different country. What's life like there?
All right, life. Okay, life here is very different, right? You have, a third world country, first of all, right? Already a bad start, right?
Is it really a third world country?
Uh,
Is Chile a third world country? Chile?
It is.
I
It is
mean-
horrible. I hate
I
it.
mean-
I hate living here. Okay, no, I don't hate living here. Okay, I like my culture, right? I like
Mhm.
living here. It's funny sometimes when you go out on the street and you hear people screaming and being like loud, and it's funny. Sometimes you laugh, right?
The Return
But
of the
like
King.
I cannot say it is the best living conditions, right? I would much rather live in another country, but you can't really choose where you were born, so
Mhm.
I'd rather just make the best of
Yeah,
it,
make the
and
best of it, yeah.
but living here is very hard, right? Living wages are very different for us, right? And mainly, our currency is very different, right? And so is a struggle.
It's pretty
to, like,
inflated in Chile,
get-
right?
Yeah, it is very inflated. I'm pretty sure. I'm not very into my country's politics, even though
okay.
I am informed about my
Are
political
prices
opinion.
for like small things like bread, is the number really big?
No, not right. Okay, I'm gonna tell you
Like-
honestly. It is really, if you go out in the street right now in my country, right? You go out in a rural area. Sorry, not a rural area. I don't know. I don't.
Urban.
I
Urban.
don't. Or I don't. Just
Mix
like an
mix
area
between
where
the
there's a lot
boat.
of people,
Mix
right?
between.
Yeah, you
Urban.
go to the city, you will see 15 people selling food, clothes, and different stuff at bare to none. Like I could buy pants for $3, right? In my country's currency. I could literally go outside, go to like somewhere near my house, and then tell them, hey, how much is this pants? And they will tell me like $4 or $5, right?
Uh-huh.
My
And-
jeans
and
are
then
like
it is really cheap, right? It is, people sell that really cheap when you go outside. But if you want to go to the mall, if you want to go to like the actual official stores, there the price is very, different, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can't go out and buy a lot of stuff, right? So, you got to be careful what you buy, right? I buy a pair of shoes a year, like shirts every, shirts and like pants every like 3 to 4 months, right?
Mhm.
So we don't have the abundance of clothes, even though we have. I'm not gonna act like a fucking starving African child because I'm not, right? I'm living pretty prominent. Hey, I'm living pretty well here. I am, it is, pretty good, and I couldn't be more blessed of living in a place here, right? But like, it could be better, right? It could be better. The prices
Yeah, I
are
get
just,
I mean, yeah.
it is
Everything
very
could be
different,
better.
right? So when you look at the big companies, the big pharma, and then
The
people
Mickey
selling
D's.
outside in the streets, it is such a gap of price that you can see how like different it is, right? It is so much different, because it is. If I go to my mall, a shirt is $20, and pants are $20.
Yeah.
And we
prices
can't really
still
afford
feel
that
cheap
much,
in comparison to American prices.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
A normal shirt's like 40, 50 bucks. No,
Yeah,
it's like
I
a Nike like on brand shirt.
It is really.
Pants are like $100 plus
I mean,
most
it
of the
is
time.
very different. Economy is very different. But I couldn't be more glad of living here, right? You know, I gotta appreciate how I live. You know, it's pretty chill.
Yeah.
It is pretty. You know, I have a lot of commodities. I have a phone. I have a laptop, not a PC. I'm gonna buy a PC, like 3,
Very
4
nice.
months. You know, PogChamp. Hey, I'm gonna stream.
Pogs.
I'm not actually gonna stream. Don't look forward to that. But I am. Well, I am gonna try and make an
Raise
effort.
streamer man.
We would watch.
I'm gonna try and make an effort to start a channel, sort of something, to make content. But I don't know how it will go. I'll make an effort. I'll see what I can do. I might try and learn how to edit, but I find it very difficult. You know, so I'll see.
Mhm.
I'll have to look at it. If not, I'll just be gaming like a gamer that I am. I'm gonna be spending thousands of hours in Payday 2 or like Dead by Daylight. I don't know.
Well, I'll be the first to
A
tell
lot
you.
of time in
You have a platform here for any advertising.
Yeah.
Anything. You have a platform here, my friend.
Thank you. But I honestly, you know, I would, you know, much rather stick with, you know, the podcast crew. You know, I feel like you guys are really chill. You know, you guys overall just a really cool group of people to like talk and like, you know, it's chill.
Mhm.
You know,
What
I
is
like
that?
it.
Yeah. What? What are you doing, Tobias?
Bias is just like doing random stuff.
trying to understand why we called you Tarzan.
There was
for a
something on my
moment.
desk.
This is a
Yeah.
bug.
It's the
It's a bug.
hair.
Yeah, it was just random bug. Yeah. Yeah, my
It's
hair
hair.
is just.
Whoa,
It's
we
everywhere.
have
On there.
27
Hey.
subs. Guys, we got 4 subs while we've been doing this.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
well,
that's.
easy.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's Annie, Sophia, and then
Yeah.
like other 2 people that simp for my.
Probably
voice.
narrow. Probably narrow and
Yeah, it definitely is.
Hoba.
Because like,
Probably Hobo too.
dude, there is people in the wholesome server that tell me that they simp for my voice. I
Very
find it
Bro,
very like
everybody simps for
flattering,
everybody in
but
that
also
server.
very weird, right? Because like it's the same as saying
Yeah.
I like your hands. Who in the
I
world
like your
says
hands,
I like
bro.
your hands?
I like your hands, bro.
Same people that say I like
Hey,
your
bro,
feet.
I like your hands. Give me your hands. You know.
I like your feet,
Like-
bro.
Okay, when you
Feet,
talk
bro.
when you talk to someone that likes toes, you already know that they're borderline psychopathic. But when you talk to someone that likes hands, you don't even know how to feel. You just feel like
You're
you
like,
like hands. Oh well, all right.
that's
well-
that's cool, I guess.
I
that's
guess
cool.
you do you. I don't know.
Well, that aged well.
Could you imagine
Okay.
like
Um.
staring for hours at like Ring commercials just to see those hands?
Just like
See
Just
them
like-
hands.
busting one to like a hand commercial.
The most recent lotion commercial.
K Jewelers.
Oh.
Oh,
Dude, oh my god.
Every kiss begins.
every
with
kiss
K.
begins
Oh
with
my god,
K.
those are some sick hands.
Yo, those are feet hands,
Oh, we're doing
bro.
feet cams now? Alright.
Dude, are we doing feet cams? I got socks on, see, like you
Get your
guys like my
freaking
socks?
foot out of here, bro. No one wants to see your toenail.
That's the nail coming
toenail.
back.
Oh
What?
gosh, I don't want to
Guys,
look at
we're
that.
supposed to be doing something other than talking about
Bro.
toes.
They
You
can't
don't
even,
wanna see
they
that.
can't even see it. I'm
They
glad
can't
I know,
see
it's
it, but they
funny.
can hear us talking about toes.
Bro, that's disgusting.
This is so weird.
Turn your camera around.
Imagine
Stop, Tobias.
I
I
think
think
we
I'm
have to
gonna
explain what just happened. Basically,
I'm gonna
everyone
go listen
basically
to
turned their
my-
camera
my-
around
I'm
except
gonna
Ray
listen
and
to
Gabby.
the podcast I really like, and then you join up, and then you see 34 minutes in or like 20 minutes in, they're talking about toes and hands, and it's very weird.
Very weird.
That's-
yeah.
I mean,
I think we've talked about.
okay, so
either.
basically, we have.
I
Yeah.
think the
So basically,
episode
what
we
had
talked
happened
about
was
Cat Girls was.
Cat girls, hey femboys, hey, can we talk about femboys? Can we talk about?
Sure, why not?
go talk about big femboys.
Can we talk about thick ass femboys, please?
Okay.
I hit my knee.
Let's not talk about thick ass femboys. That was we're not gonna do
What's your
that.
username? How'd you
Let's
come up
not
with that
talk
one,
about
Gabby?
it. Let's not talk about it. Let's not
Yo,
speak about
honestly,
it.
let's talk about this diversity. We have as European as it gets, Tobias. As
Huh?
white as it gets, Logan. I don't really know what to call you, Lincoln. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
We have
European.
Hispanic,
Not kidding.
and
Yeah,
we have an Indian.
Venezuela. You know,
Yeah.
nice.
European, but
Hey,
what?
you know what we
Lincoln,
strive
Lincoln,
for?
can you give
we
me?
strive
Oh wait.
for in this podcast is diversity.
Diversity,
Okay? We
yes.
want.
Oh wait, no. Tobias is a
Yo.
Viking. Tobias is a Viking. Lincoln,
Isn't
you're
it-
the European, and Logan is as
Alright,
American
bet.
as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Know if to take that as an insult,
like
or
you know, like
I mean,
Greece.
hey.
Greece. You know the time period that was in. You're like,
Yeah.
You're like one of the dudes from Greece.
Which one of us? Logan?
yeah, Logan.
Logan? Just an astronomer,
Bruh,
from
dude literally
Greece.
just met Aristotle's, bro.
Aristotle, just like, hey yo, my man,
Look
that's
at,
pretty
you're
cool what
looking
you're
at
doing there.
Socrates.
Socrates.
Hey, not
Bro.
Socrates. Socrates nuts. Let's go. Hey. Keep
It's
that in,
funny
please.
because
Keep
he
that
said
in.
nuts.
It's funny because he's nuts.
See, it's
See, the comedy is
he made the
that
funny.
I made the funny. It is honestly amazing.
All right, but the question is, do we drop the wholesome Discord server link in the description?
I think we should, yeah.
Also, we should probably
I-
mention that
I-
we have our Discord link.
We should probably
in
get
our
permission from
description.
admins. We should probably get some permission from
Probably
admins first.
But
Okay.
it's not okay. Well, you have to be fair that it's not our server. It was to advertise Simon. Like
Yes.
his thing.
Right.
Well,
Right.
But Simon
Hey,
doesn't respond to like
okay,
anything.
Okay. Let's not advertise the server. Of course, you know,
Directly.
there's people going to join, and then they're not gonna know who Simon is. So if you want to join the
That is
Discord
fact,
server,
yeah.
wholesome Discord, you just go to TikTok. Okay,
Search up,
just
yeah,
yeah,
or
go,
Instagram.
Don't
Wholesome
forget to
Simon,
press
right?
the follow and the
I'm pretty
like
sure, yeah.
button.
Yeah,
Or
follow,
Instagram
like, and
too.
subscribe,
Instagram too.
and donate to
To
my
Simon
Patreon.
and us.
I
If,
will
um,
My
send
OnlyFans.
feed pics for
My
$50
OnlyFans.
and OnlyFans too.
yeah, but the server is great. I'd say.
Yeah, it's really great. I definitely do recommend it. I also really like Wholesome Simon. He does make a lot of uplifting content. You know, to like.
Yes, very
Get
much
me
so.
I don't watch it myself. I am not the type of person who watches
Uh,
motivational.
Needs that type of stuff.
The question is,
Yeah.
Too busy gaming.
is the merch sleek? Is it?
Is
Yeah, it
the merch-
is, yes.
Hey,
It is
okay.
amazing. Yeah,
Let's take
it looks pretty good.
let's take some time to review the merch. Each one of us is gonna say our thoughts on the wholesome Simon merch.
They
we
don't
will
know what
say
it
how
looks like.
much we
They don't know what it looks like.
It's fine.
Well,
They
they
can
don't
look it
know
up
what it looks like.
themselves.
They can look at. Come on, hey. We know that our
Oh,
podcast
okay.
viewers are very Chad-like and they're very cool and epic.
Yeah. So
So they
So it's.
They're quirky.
They're
stay-
quirky
Stay
too, right.
wholesome. Is that what
Stay
it is?
wholesome.
Keep it wholesome. Keep it wholesome.
wholesome.
Stay
wholesome,
If
bro.
you search up on Instagram, you should probably find it.
Stay wholesome is the off
It's
brand.
it's simplistic, but it gets the message through.
Yeah, it is.
And-
I think I really like simple designs. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, I am.
and
wearing
I
an
was gonna get
O'Neal
the
shirt.
first.
Instagram, so,
I am wearing an O'Neal shirt that literally just says O'Neal. That's the only thing it has of branding. It is literally just wearing an advertisement on as a shirt. This is the
Yeah.
most bland thing ever, but it's a pink shirt and I really like it.
It
Someone drop
You
a
want me to
link in
send you the
chat
link
because
to it?
I don't have
So-
an Instagram.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
I'm at the website. They don't have any of the things currently because they're not in like a drop season, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah.
But
it's
I'm
on
looking at
Shopify.
some of them, and it looks exactly how I thought it would look, and it looks sick as hell.
Nice.
Yeah.
We do recommend that you be careful with your financial decisions because money.
You have to save up to buy.
You're gonna have to save up to buy Bobucks. Very important.
Boba. Not Bobucks, just Boba. Just
Yeah, the
Boba.
Bobucks. No, not boba. I have never tried boba. Oh my god, you
Me
guys,
either, bro.
you
Too
guys
late for
have
that.
so much
I've tried
stuff.
it.
I can't believe it. You have boba, Starbucks, these nuts.
It's funny because he said the nuts word.
Dude, that's funny.
I'm not
Guys,
laughing at that.
Okay, whoever is listening to the podcast and gets to this point, I am here to apologize profusely on how stupid I am and how bleak my comedy is. So, I am extremely sorry, and I apologize for wasting your time.
Oh
Anyway.
You're not with
My
me
man,
this time, but if you're
if
still
they're
here,
here,
please leave
then
a
they're-
comment saying like whatever time it is right now, like in the video, so we know that you made it this far because we really appreciate it.
Like it's just
Yes,
good
we
to
do.
occasionally ask the viewer to subscribe.
Just occasionally.
Just
Yeah.
occasionally, guys, don't be like that. Come on.
Okay, Lincoln.
And
Do you
on
have
that
anything to
note,
say?
guys,
Do you
peace
have anything
out.
to say, Lincoln?
On what topic?
Anything you want. New topic, old
Fanboys.
topic, whatever you want.
Let's see.
No,
We like
let's
those.
not speak of guys.
So-
Please, we're gonna have. We need some decency in this podcast, please.
Yes.
Some decency.
The
So,
fanboys are good.
We're going into like our third or fourth week
Lincoln
of
talk.
school by this point.
Oh,
It
great!
feels
Yeah,
like
I was
we're going
thinking
into
about
our
that.
Four.
first or
Pretty sure it's.
second.
Yeah, pretty sure it's.
Well, you guys
It
are going
feels
into
like it's-
your.
yeah.
You guys are going into your. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah.
How,
Fourth, I'm pretty
For-
sure.
For you,
I'm-
it's different.
I'm about to take
Fourth,
my
yeah.
9 weeks exam next week.
Nice.
Ooh, man.
Damn.
I am still in online school, and I'm gonna say it is boring as shit.
We are too. We're on.
And,
Most of us are
online.
I have
Online.
not done any of my homework because I'm epic and cool and based.
And
You know.
based.
I'm a
You
based
We
Based
do
guy.
not
thing
suggest
about-
doing that. For legal reasons, we do not
thing about
suggest
virtual
doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But none of us do our homework except
What-
for Ray
what's-
and Logan,
What's the school system like in Chile?
wherever you live.
Okay, the school system. You know, the school I went to personally, I feel like there was a lot of bad behavior. Like when I say bad
Oh.
behavior, I'm saying bullying.
Ah,
There wasn't a lot
same.
of bullying in my school, which I
Well-
really appreciate.
I was
know,
thinking
I really-
drugs.
I was
there
thinking drugs.
Drugs. Actually, someone got arrested for having marijuana on their possession. So there
First
was
time,
drugs,
buddy.
Somebody got suspended at our school for that.
you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
expelled. I'm pretty sure.
But
Yeah,
other than that,
sure
oh,
expelled.
dude, do you know what the worst thing about my school was? They had a rule that if boys have they have long hair, they need to cut it.
What?
It's like a
No, I'm never going
military-
to your school. Never
Yeah,
going to
it
your school.
sucks, dude. It sucks. Thankfully, they removed that rule just before the school got demolished. So good job for them. Hey,
Pog.
great, Pog.
Well, I'm going to do that. I can't do short hair. Like
Yeah, no,
I
short
had
hair.
I had too big of a forehead for that.
I'm gonna be honest. Short hair is not to offend anyone with short hair. Short hair is just so boring, right?
Yeah. My hair is kind
Also,
of short
not
now
to offend
because
any
I
bald
just
As
got-
Logan and Lincoln have the
very sorry.
exact same haircut.
Yeah.
As Logan and Lincoln have
Kyle,
the exact same
Kyle, It
haircut.
hasn't grown out to my preferred length yet.
Mine has also
Noob.
not grown out to my preferred length. My preferred
Yeah,
length.
no, I want my hair to be long.
I want
dude.
I want
don't-
I want
Mine to
my
get wavy.
I want my hair to get down to here, and then I'll be done.
My hair is below my shoulders right now. It's around to my nipples.
That's kind of
What?
how I want my hair to look, like how yours is right now.
Like Jesus.
Like Jesus. I'm
Wait,
shooting
your
for
hair
Jesus.
is around to your nipples. Hello.
Oh
In
my
case he
God.
ever takes his shirt off, it's
My-
an instantaneous sensor.
My dad and my uncle have very, very different haircuts. My dad, who is in the Air Force, of course, has his super short because of the military, and my uncle's is like to his neck, I think is where it is by this point. I don't know if he's cut it, but
Nice.
he's got really long curly hair.
Aren't
What
you
is
in
it,
R?
board cut?
Wait, Lincoln, aren't you in ROTC?
I will be.
What's that like?
What is ROTC? Can you explain?
It's
like
like a
military,
military.
gym.
It's American.
It's very American.
It's making school shooters.
Brother HH.
We can't say that. We can't
It's-
say it for that. That's a joke for legal reasons. That's a joke for
That's
legal
a
reasons.
joke.
Legal reasons? That's a
In a
joke.
video game. In a video game. In a video game.
In game, in
Always-
game, in game, in game, in
in
game,
a
in
video
game.
You know, Minecraft gun mod in a video game.
Yep. Mhm.
Mhm. I was gonna say
School-
I
A
was
school gun mod in a video
Okay,
game.
you can, okay, I don't want to like waste your time like editing. I was gonna say
Don't say
Minecraft's.
it.
I was okay. I'll send it in
Save it for
chat,
later.
okay?
Save it for later.
Lincoln.
Okay, yeah.
Do
I'll
you,
save that for later.
Lincoln? Do you want to go into the military? Is that something you're interested in?
That's kind of my backup plan if I can't decide what I want to do.
Dude.
Oh my God.
The girls, the boys' version of being a stripper is just the military.
True.
It really
Hey,
is, yeah.
What?
You don't make
that is
money.
based-
Okay, that's
that
the
is
thing.
based.
That's the thing. You gotta think. Those girls, they make bank if they make it.
correct, but that's
Right.
that's the joke
Hey,
is that's
any
what the
sex
girls
workers
fall back
watching
on.
the podcast, which is I don't know our our viewer base, but hey,
Hats
you
off.
know,
Hats off.
hats
22-year-old
off,
men.
hats off to you. You're doing, you're doing God's work.
Thank you for the
If
entertainment.
you served in Vietnam, thank you.
Why is that? It's the most random.
we were arguing.
It's random.
We were arguing with a bunch of British kids in the server about Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
British.
They were in the
Right.
trees.
British, innit? They're in the trees, okay? Tuesday, innit?
Hey guys,
Tuesday,
Can I
innit?
sing? Can I sing "Unfortunate Song" or is it gonna get copyrighted?
It probably won't.
I don't because it's.
I can't. I don't.
If you sing it
remember the
poorly.
words I'm gonna do. No, I only know the beat. I don't know the song.
All right, so hey everyone, do you think Ben's gonna watch this?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who?
Who?
Interesting. Do you think Ben's gonna watch it?
He
He might, but if he does,
Ben. Oh,
Hi.
Ben, my bad.
if he does
Oh.
watch it, then hi Ben, how you doing?
Yeah, if
Financial decisions are something that is, really splitting apart stuff. So if someday the podcast ever gets financial recognition from YouTube, I'm pretty sure that the money will be split, to
Yeah,
everyone
of course.
same way.
I really don't care. I'm not in it for the
And-
money.
If
Yeah, none
anyone
of
is
us
in
are
it
in
for
it.
the money,
None of us are.
Yeah, none of us
if
are in it
anyone
for
Yeah,
the
none
money.
of us
for the
are.
money, that is kind of toxic. I feel like a
we just-
podcast is more of a chilling out. And if you get
Yeah.
money, good for you, man. It's like a bonus, right?
Yeah. It's just nice. It's nice to have.
It's
It
a
adds
nice
it adds to the
recognition.
experience.
But
It's just
it
it's just materialistic things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely if that was the reason why we're doing it, then we wouldn't be doing
Yeah, we wouldn't be like
it. It takes too much
that's just
time
another style.
for something that won't happen until at least the next
Yeah.
like
Because you're gonna be
years.
50 and you're gonna
3
have
years or
like
something.
demonetized, and it's gonna be epic.
epic.
My
moment.
light's so
I've already
bright.
gotten a
Sorry for the
copyright
cussing.
strike on my own personal channel.
You didn't even get to upload
For
it.
what?
It is uploaded. It's just unlisted, and it was copyright strike because we were playing. It got copyright strike because I was playing a playlist, and it had a lot of music on it that should not have been played.
Yeah, it's very copyright.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, man. You don't
So I had to go back through and mute background audio for specific parts.
Oof. Oh, dude, imagine watching a YouTube. People are talking and then just mute.
No, you could still hear us slightly. You just it was very eerily
Faint.
silent.
Faint.
It was very faint, right? Anyways,
Anyway,
So
what have you guys been doing all quarantine?
all
you know.
quarantine.
the same
All
thing.
quarantine, right?
Wake up at 11 o'clock.
Pretty much.
What? Okay,
Just about,
what's the series? What's the series have you guys been watching? Any anime? Any
I've been
Any,
catching up
Finished.
on Naruto, and I've been watching some miscellaneous animes here and there.
I watched Rise of the
miscellaneous
Shield
for me.
Hero.
It's just
I watched.
I've
Demon
been
Slayer,
meaning to. I completely forgot about it.
and I
Good,
watched
that's a good
Tokyo
one.
Ghoul, very edgy, and I also
Good.
read the manga. I'm a
Yeah.
weeb. I'm a full-on weeb. I read the manga, and it's really good. I really liked it.
I
Very good.
respect it. I
Watched the
respect it.
Teen Titans movie.
Teen Titans.
Bad.
shake my
Not the
booty
Go
off
one.
3D.
Yeah, there's a new Teen Titans movie, right? Something like that?
There's another Teen Titans movie.
Yeah.
Like the
Is it
original art
good?
style, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Good.
pretty sure.
The new one, the newer art style is just. It's cartoon.
Newer art style.
It's
newer
not-
art style is low-key a vibe.
I
The
haven't
thing
seen
is,
the
the
new
art style.
Can you
I
show
don't
me?
like the show itself.
Wait, I need to open all my Google.
I like the vibrancy of everything. Not gonna lie to you.
Wait, Teen Titans Go.
Man really has to figure out what it looks like now.
Wait. What was it? It was the new.
It's just a Teen Titans movie. It's not the Go one.
Yeah.
Because they have a couple different Teen Titans series.
They have Teen Titans, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo, and then
No, they're
Oh,
like
dude,
genuine
dude,
different
dude,
parts
dude.
of Teen Titans.
Oh,
Like
I
there's different
remember being,
timelines.
dude. I remember being like 5 or like watching the Teen Titans, Trouble in like Tokyo or something, something like
Trouble in
that.
Tokyo. Yeah.
There was like this dude that was like powering like monsters with ink, and it was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing ever.
Yep.
And there was this old man that was like getting sucked out of his ink. It is the weirdest plot I have ever like seen,
Yeah.
but it was a good movie. I really liked it,
Yeah.
or at least I
Titans-
think.
It was pretty much a movie, but it was a string of like 3 episodes, I believe. It might have been a movie. I don't actually know.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
pretty sure it was a movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a movie.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you guys
The
remember
world
that
may never
like
know.
few episodes of Teen Titans Go that were actually good? That was a completely
The
different art
Waffles one?
style. No,
Waffles?
the Waffles one was absolute garbage. It was the one where like
No,
it's the Night Begins to Shine song kept playing the
Logan.
entire time.
Dude, that whole trilogy of the Night Begins to Shine saga it slaps.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've stopped watching after Adventure Time and regular show and Steven Universe.
Dude,
Yeah, that's fair.
regular show was really
It's not.
really
It's
good.
not because I don't like cartoons anymore. I still see.
my
when I
mom
go on
didn't let me
Twitter,
watch them.
Rib.
I
Me
still
either. Me
I
either,
still
man.
see, like new cartoons, like and shit and stuff like that. But like, I don't really watch cartoons anymore because I didn't have cable for a long time. I just had internet, so I just
I
decided to
don't have
watch.
cable.
Yeah, I don't have cable either.
I do have cable now, but like, I'm not gonna bother just going out of my.
I'm not gonna bother with ads, bro. Like
I'm
exactly.
not gonna
Ads are
bother
just
waiting
no.
5 minutes for ads, bro.
Yo,
That is stupid.
Exactly.
here's a little trick for all the viewers out there. If you install AdBlock as a browser extension and you use Hulu as a browser, in the browser it blocks out all the Hulu ads.
Or you could just like have ad blocker connected to your Wi-Fi, to where whenever you connect to your Wi-Fi, it blocks all ads.
No, that doesn't work. I tried that with this computer.
Please
But
do
on-
not use
No,
AdBlocker
no,
on this
it does. It
podcast.
does work. If
That's a
you
joke.
if
We don't care.
if you
don't use
if you have a
AdBlocker
Raspberry
on
Pi,
this
if you have a Raspberry Pi, you can do that.
Okay.
If you have a Raspberry Pi, you can. There's a way. 'Cause my dad has it, and
I don't-
he.
Yeah, dude, I have an ad blocker that blocks ads for Spotify, and it's.
I don't know the actual. I don't know the actual thing for it, but I know that it is connected to my house. It is part of my house now. My house has eaten it and accepted it. It has embraced its presence.
It has-
Your house now has ad block.
It's like the movie Monster House.
Dude, I love
Yes.
Monster House. Yo,
Dude, yeah, that movie was a good one. That was
No,
very like paranormal.
To this day, I
style,
still don't
dude.
understand that movie.
Paranorman.
Like,
dude. Okay.
I don't think it was meant to be understood.
Paranorman and Monster House.
Paranorman.
Both gems. All right. The biggest twist of Paranorman ever is that the buff dude who looks like a hunk is actually gay, which is poggers. Hey, good job to anyone who worked in Paranorman. You were a king, a queen, and an epic-based gamer. Good job.
Did you hear that apparently that the Star Wars franchise was supposed to have a gay relationship?
Reboot.
oh,
Dude, it doesn't really matter, dude.
I mean,
honestly,
they kind of did.
like it's okay. They do it in like such a weird way. Actually, no, they don't do it in a weird way. People act like it's a weird thing, right? Because
Yeah.
like every single time they say we're gonna add a gay character, and the gay character only appears for like 1 second, like literally just
Ultron. Oh, what?
literally nothing. People act like it's
Logan.
the end of the world. They act like oh my god, they're forcing homosexuality on our children. They're gonna convert them to Satanism, and they're gonna turn into demons. Maybe they will.
Oh yes, I am now demon. As you
Yes,
can see from my long hair.
I
Long
am-
hair is a sign of demonism.
Karen, your son was
actually-
already a demon. Watching gay
Karen,
shows.
your
does not
your
make
son
him
is now a demon. We will take your son from you, and we will eat.
Give me your son. No, please, thank you.
I'll take your son. Thank you, ma'am.
Please and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Please
you,
and thank you. I'll take your son out. Please and thank you. Goodbye.
The best thing about an H.P. Lovecraft book is the racism.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, don't. No,
It's
don't,
just so
stop.
on the nose. Do you remember? It was the Call of Cthulhu one, I think it was, where they talking about the tribal people that were worshiping the Cthulhu statue, and it listed off all of their specific races.
Oh yeah, no, that was Call of Cthulhu. Yeah.
Yep.
You guys,
It went through each
I like the
individual
detail.
tribal person and
Yeah, they were
named their race.
they were in the cave, right? At that point.
dude, his races
Yeah.
make him add details.
Yeah,
Hey,
because they were worshiping the Cthulhu thing and like doing a blood sacrifice.
Yeah,
because
something like that.
the nearby townsmen were complaining about how stuff was getting abducted.
Yeah.
Stuff just grieving, just like I'm gonna head out.
I don't. Let's not talk about racism.
What's the one about here? I'll get a
Racism's
different
bad.
topic with H.P. Lovecraft. What's the one about the dude that had the modern air conditioning?
Oh.
The Lorax?
Was that
No.
H.P. Lovecraft?
I don't know the answer to that. But the Lord, really the
one,
Lorax?
the dude was like, the dude was supposed to be dead, but he was keeping himself alive using air conditioning.
What?
The
Logan,
Lorax.
what?
Straight up the
It's a
Lorax.
powerful air conditioning, bro. It's a powerful air conditioner.
What shows are you guys watching?
Oh, I don't
He's
know.
gone.
Rip
Logan.
We'll never know the
Rip
answer.
Logan.
We'll never know the answer.
The joke is that Logan left. He logged out.
You get the funny, he has bad internet. He has worse internet than me.
Dude,
I'm
I make
still here
myself
on my
laugh. It's
end.
pathetic.
Wait,
Oh my god. How long have you been going for the podcast?
We are exactly at
Around
the 1
hour
hour
or
mark.
two.
can I just
Only an hour.
that on my
Only an
end
hour?
that didn't
We
anything
usually go for like
happen?
an hour 30.
Yeah. We can obviously like cut it a little
Extend
short
Dundo.
if
Oh, never mind.
No, we're not gonna cut it
No, I
short.
haven't
I'm a
talked
big
about
man,
Cool
I can
Air.
laugh.
Gosh darn it!
all right, tell us about Cool Air.
Gosh darn it.
Basically, Cool Air is such a dumb book. Okay. Here, I'll read the Goodreads summary. Because that's how I get. Why is it in French?
You don't know
The
French,
French have
bro?
invaded.
Scrub. Again. I wish you tried to.
Have you watched Tales from the Loop, anyone?
I have
No.
no idea.
That show's a good one. Tales from the Loop. It's it's like alternate realities and really really crazy ideas.
Wait,
and
is it
stuff
a
like
is
that.
it a cartoon?
No, I think you're talking about Infinity Train. Is that what you're
Oh,
thinking of?
dude, I saw a trailer for Infinity Train on YouTube, and I was literally pogging my ass off. It looked so good. I loved it.
It did. It got. I think it's getting a season 2 if it doesn't already have a season 2. But I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me.
Also, hey, big important thing. Can we talk about how Clone High is gonna get a
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. Clone
that
High
why
is
I've-
getting okay.
Is that why I've been seeing so many memes about it recently?
Yes, Clone High is getting a reboot. They talked about it in June. I'm pretty sure. They did a meetup where they talked about the plans to reboot Clone High, and they're gonna take the same voice actors. They're gonna do it all the same voice actors. But I'm not sure if they're gonna change the art style. I'm pretty sure they won't. But I did hear that they were gonna reboot it
yeah.
and like try and do it again. Which is poggers. Hey, I'm gonna love seeing JFK.
Yeah, that's the
Nothing
only.
bad
of,
ever
um,
That's the only
nothing
character
bad
I
ever
know.
happened to the
Yeah,
Nice.
nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. But speaking of entertainment, and kind of a different kind of entertainment, and I might be the only one here that reads. But have you guys read the Nixia Triad?
The Nixia. I
The what?
want to, because that dude visited our
I
school, the
have
author.
not.
Dude, it is
Yeah.
so good. I swear, I'm not gonna say much about it, but it is super good, and I highly recommend you read.
I was
I'm gonna be
gonna.
honest
I don't really
I
read
don't-
books.
I was
I
gonna
don't
steal
read.
Chase's
I need to. I need to.
first book.
I don't read
I have a
books.
signed copy of the first one.
Yeah, I know.
I need to get into reading. I just can't find a good book that can actually like, get into reading.
I don't even.
Nix,
I don't even care about reading. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, other than reading manga, because I'm a weeb and I'm ugly and stupid.
Now you are.
I don't know. I don't
dude,
read.
what is your definition of ugly?
Yeah. What?
Because it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong, dude. Okay, well, let's
Dude,
not
I
make it-
wonder.
Society sucks.
I
Let's
wonder.
not make it about sharing with compliments. Let's talk about gamer. Let's not
Gamer.
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 Logan.
Who's the- Logan?
Logan.
Logan?
Logan.
Gamer.
Gamer.
Wait, which one's the gamer?
Gamer.
Which one's the gamer?
Who is the gamer?
All of
how many
us.
games do we have here?
All of us are gamers.
Exactly how
We're all
much?
gamers.
All
how,
of us.
How much do you game each day?
I stopped gaming. I have
Bro,
stopped
there's
gaming
not enough
upon
hours in
recently.
the day to count.
Honestly,
I have stopped gaming recently.
I play probably only 2 days out of the week. That's all I
So
have time
far?
for.
Yeah, I've.
I played
Damn,
in
yeah,
class.
Yeah,
I
that's
You
all I have
guys-
time
mobile
for.
game in
you
class.
not-
We
Dude, you
are.
guys
We.
are not
I have class. I have to study.
Yeah,
I'm a
I have to
heavy
study
gamer.
and for
Monday,
class and
Monday
stuff.
through
Like,
Friday until about 3 o'clock is when I get home from school. I start at 7:20. I have like 4 hours of homework, and then sometimes you just want to sleep. You gotta sleep.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
some of us in our friend group have like maybe an hour at most, and they're like, "Why are you still doing homework? It's like 10 o'clock at night." And we're like, "Well, we go to different schools.
I normally
we have
finish.
different
I normally finish my homework at
I'm
earlier
gonna be honest
times.
with you. I never do homework because it's.
See, one of my English teacher has the dumbest grading scale ever.
What's your
What is it? Explain.
She only has like the how do you explain it? 60 and 40. That's what assignments fall under. It's either a test or a quiz.
What?
What?
The group is called quiz, despite the fact that homework, classwork, participation, and bell ringers and exit tickets, which are basically just did you show up to class, all go in under 40% of your grade. And tests, major
Yeah, it's
projects, and essays go
30%.
under 60% of your grade.
Isn't
It's
it great
30%
when you
for
get
me.
like 10 straight hundreds on quizzes, and then you get like a 70, and your grade dips like 40 points?
Yeah.
Rip.
I love
Homework
when
and homework classwork are the same as quizzes for my school. And they both count as the same thing. So if you do horribly on a quiz, just do homework and you'll be fine. But if you
Yeah.
if you don't do one homework or classwork, you're screwed. Your grade just goes skyrocketing down
Hmm.
into it's tumbling just who knows what.
That grading scale seems whack.
I don't know. I think
It
it's a
is.
deterrent to stop children from not doing their homework. But homework shouldn't be graded on the same scale.
Yeah.
It honestly shouldn't. Yeah, it's
It
a
like,
little messed up, but
I don't like when people grade for accuracy, especially if it's homework. That doesn't make sense to me.
yeah, homework should be graded upon completion, and at least if you tried it. If you
Yes,
genuinely
look
tried
like
it,
you
then
tried,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah, they should grade based on effort because
Because if you're
sometimes-
gonna grade homework on accuracy, people are just gonna cheat.
yeah.
Because
Right.
it's easier just to
Exactly.
cheat than it is to actually learn.
Honestly,
math.
I
So-
think
That is what
okay,
I do. That is what I do.
Tests are kind of dumb, right? Because like
yes, I don't like tests.
People
tests- okay.
like show their intelligence in different ways.
like people have many different ways of caring about something because some people don't have effort, right? Some people are just doing something because they like it. They don't care if they fail or not, right? You know? Then there's like people who do have effort, and then there's I would like to say there's effort, there is knowledge, and then there is motivation, right? Because like you could have a lot of motivation on something, but then you're like you don't get a lot of effort done because like I don't know, you're tired or something like that, right? You could have a horrible night's sleep and you couldn't have done a lot of effort on something, and then you get like a bad grade, right?
Yeah. There's not much
And then-
productivity. Yeah.
There's not a lot of productivity, but you still have the motivation to do it, right?
Mhm.
And so I think that the grading of tests or like stuff like that is pretty stupid, right? Because everyone does it in a different way, right? Some people are lazy
yeah,
and you know,
quote
it's me,
unquote
brother.
lazy.
Let's go. But like, if you really have knowledge on something and you might like it, I feel like tests are not really the best way to do it because there's a lot of different variations of what could happen, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's people who work on having tests, right? There's obviously people who can have tests and not worry about them, but a lot of people don't really like tests because it gives you a pressure of like needing
Or if
to
I
do
fit,
something,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
If you
some people
don't, if you
can't
don't
really
pass, then
do
you're
it,
messed up.
right? Because
Yeah,
I'm not okay. I'm not gonna say that your mental condition can give you a worse grade, even though that can happen. But like people worry of different things, and people have different things going on, right? And so your effort, your knowledge, and your motive differ tremendously from what you need to worry about and what you were worrying about right now, right? Because some people can need to worry about like math, right? You're failing math,
Yeah.
but you really worry about something like art because you want to be an artist, and so you fail math and you're good with art, but your grade of math just fails you all, and you have to repeat the year, which is pretty sucky, right? I don't think that's right, because if your focus is on doing one thing, then you should be graded more for doing that thing. You know, I
Yeah.
still think that you should learn math, language, and stuff like that because you need it, right?
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
you're never gonna use math. Really, you have a phone calculator.
I wish
Who
you know how.
cares?
Yeah, I wish you know how to do
You
it.
still need to know a little, right? They
Yeah,
don't
at
need
the
to,
level we're currently at, we don't need to learn this.
right? But if it should be like if you're focusing on something, that you should be graded more for the thing you're focusing on, right?
Well, I think it really depends on. Not a lot of people know what they want to do right now,
That's why.
and when they find out what they want to do, then they'll be behind. So it's better to just make everyone learn the same amount until they know what they're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Right, but I feel like the people who really know what they want to do from
Yeah,
a
but
young
even
age,
then-
they should have an opportunity to do it, right?
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I think it would be amazing for me to drop my English class. Like I don't need to learn how to use semicolons. Are you kidding me?
True.
Yeah, man, I don't need a positive. I don't care if Jeff has more than one sister. Just say Jeff's sister is.
Teach me how to do taxes
Sandra.
or something I'll need to be an adult, not how many apples can Johnny eat while he's running at 50 miles an hour. I don't
Right,
care.
but I still feel like even though you don't care, I still feel like you should learn it, right? Because you not caring doesn't mean it's useless, right? Because
Like,
Yeah.
I hate math. Don't get me wrong. I
okay,
who needs it, right? But you still need to learn
past
it, right?
algebra, you have to math is a. To be honest, school either teaches you rules, like the ability to follow rules, or teaches you work ethic.
But that's the
Yeah.
point of
That.
that was the point in school when it was
Right.
created.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing.
The
another
point in
thing.
school when it was created was to produce obedient workers for
Right.
factories.
Another
Factories,
thing
yeah.
is that school is very like
Old,
mandatory, right?
old.
It's really like not really free
You don't
to
get a
students,
choice.
right? You don't really get a choice. Like I still feel like you should need to learn stuff because if you don't learn biology and chemistry and stuff like that, you're gonna be saying that vaccines cause autism, which they don't, and you're gonna look like a dumb. But that's why you still need to learn chemistry, biology, or stuff like that, right? You still need
Yeah.
that information because even though you don't like it, you still need it. Even if it's gonna be one time in your life that you're gonna use it,
You're gonna be
and
glad
that
you
one
know
time
it that one time.
might seem you're gonna be glad that you know that the hydrogen and chloride do the stuff.
Do a thing.
Do this
You're gonna
stuff.
need those.
Sodium
You're
and
gonna
chloride.
need Walter White.
Yeah.
But like.
I mean, think about physics. Despite the fact that everyone complains about it because it's a lab science and it's heavily math based, I mean, like physics explains the world.
Oh,
It really
yeah.
does, yeah. It's one of the
Yeah.
main things you need to learn, really. At least in my point of view. It's my
Yeah. I
like
feel
belief.
like
It's like physics is one of the most important things that you should learn. That everybody should at least know a little bit about.
And like,
yeah, I
if you
feel
want to do
like
if you want to do a bunch of like crazy stuff like Michael Reeves or
Yeah.
William
Yeah, you
Osman or Mark Rober, physics is a huge part about what they do. Calculations, and
right, you should be able
trajectory
to
and-
like learn it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the school curriculum, in a way, is kind of right because you still need to learn the basics, and then
Yeah.
from there, like some more advanced stuff for the
Think
things
about
that.
what you think about right at the time you learn your basics. So, like, right at the end of middle school, you kind of have all the information that you consider basics because the normal average student who didn't do above average classes, didn't take Algebra 1, didn't take English 1, didn't take science and, like, social studies, whatever in the world you take at that point, you have just basically finished basic arithmetic. That's what they call it, basic math. And you move into high school, you get to choose your own classes, and you've now started like what a lot of people consider extra information. Think about like the specific way it's set up.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like there should be a lot more liberty in what you want to
Very much
find
so.
out,
Yeah.
right? Because right, there's many people who don't understand what they want to do because they don't really find a necessity
Anything interesting.
to find
Yeah.
out, right? And they don't find it a necessity. They're learning everything they need to learn, and they don't have to worry about for years, which I think, in a way, is good, but it's also kind of worrying because some people, procrastinate and worry till the last minute to find out what they want to do, right?
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think you should. I think you should learn.
I'm people.
I think you should learn, uh, from a young age to find out slowly, even if it's slowly what you want to do, right? Oh, you like
Yeah.
art? Maybe you should and do more art homework and we'll give you more points for it. Oh, you like math? Maybe if you will do more math homework, we'll give you more points for it, right? And if you find it enjoyable and if you find it like interesting, then maybe like you could learn more math or like arts and you can have a better grade because you like that, right?
Yeah.
Like at this point it is so restrictive that people feel like they're just learning stuff because they need to learn it. It's not because
Yeah.
they want to or they need to, it's because they have to, right?
Yeah. They don't get a choice, and
And
it's
they,
just
and
like
they don't they don't
this is the
feel
way you have to
motivation.
go. There's no
They
other
don't
way.
feel motivation, they don't care about the knowledge, and they don't do
They're
effort.
doing it because they have to. Yeah, they're doing it because they
They're
have
doing
to.
it
They're
because
not.
they have to, right? And I think that's the
Yeah.
worst thing about school, right? I feel like you need some type of motivation to drive you to learn more of like one specific thing, right?
Yeah, like
You know?
one of the
100%. Yeah.
bad parts when it comes to school is a lot of kids are only concerned on getting good grades because that's what our education system seems to value, is grades,
Good
A's.
grades.
Yeah, and
Right. Yeah.
you
It's a direct system of behavioralism. It's rewarding people who do this specific deed with this arbitrary like number or letter that gives you. I mean, especially in the American system, because I guess you could see it in like Eastern countries where they like post exam results and stuff. Like that's fair.
Yeah.
Like that's a sense of competitiveness that would push
Right.
people to drive. But like in American countries, they don't do that. We don't
I
do
feel
that
like
here. Or
I
American countries, Western countries, you don't do that here. You don't post exam results. You can talk about it with your friends, but besides like the letter on your report card, there's nothing like the grade says about you.
right. Yeah. I feel like it is very degrading as a child, as a human, that you need to, get a
Be
certain
good at.
grade
Yeah.
yeah.
to like pass or something because like you know people are always vary as a person, right? You can't be good at everything, right? You're always gonna be lackluster at least one thing in your life, and I think that giving equal treatment to every single thing you do in school is very harmful, right? Because
Yes.
you're not going to be good at math. Not everyone is going to be good at math. Not everyone's going to be good at English. Not everyone's going to be good at a certain thing, right? And treating it as people can, even though people can, you know, be equal to being an equal learning curve as other people, their understanding of the material and their motivation, their want to do something is very different from people, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
even though you should learn these things because at some point you're gonna need to know like some stuff, right? You should learn
Yeah.
these things.
100%.
I don't think it should have the same type of you know grade building thing, and I think that grades are also very damaging to human psyche, right? Or at least I think
100%.
so.
Yeah. It's just.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it is true. Don't always remember to research everything that we say on this podcast because it is
Yes.
right now I'm
We're
stating my
not
opinion.
professionals.
We are
Yes,
not
we're definitely
professional.
not professionals.
We
Do
are
not take everything we say as serious.
teenagers that want
We're
to
14-year-old
expand.
kids.
That
Can I
want to
Repeat if I
expand.
said everything I say is a joke.
Everything we
Um,
say is up for opinion. Nothing we say
Interpretation.
is
Yeah.
knowledge.
It's up for
Everything we
Yeah.
interpretation.
say
Interpretation.
everything we say is up for interpretation. So please, if you feel interested in this topic, go do your research. Maybe you can inform us about if we were wrong, we were right. I don't know. Anyway, going on. I think it's very harmful to the human psyche. feel like they need to have a good grade to feel good about themselves, right? It's like
Yes.
Instagram
Yeah.
having their likes and like stuff like that. It drives you to need to do something even though you don't want to. You need to do it for the validation.
That's a
And-
great point. And I'll chime in on this a little bit, and then you can take it away because I think you're doing a great job at explaining it. But
Yes.
you have all of these systems in place, like you have social media, which whether you like it or not, it is damaging to young children because it sets a standard of both beauty or what's expected of people that's just incredibly unrealistic, and on top of a degrading system like social media at times, on top of a system that values grades, it's a lot of stress for young people to take on, and
Yeah.
we are truly a guinea pig population because this is the first time we've ever had the amount of information we have at our fingertips, as well as the amount of connectivity we've ever had in the world. And when all this it all culminates into a truck with high explosives, with oil on the ground, and a match is about to be
Yep.
dropped. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the pressure of the millennial generation and the Gen Z generation is a lot, right? I'm not gonna say that we're the victims like of everything, right?
I think
we are
But we are victims in a sense.
we are truly victims of today's society and the value we give to success, beauty and stuff like that, right? We definitely are. I'm not saying that we're not, but and the way we need to go at it is that not everyone can do like meaningful change, right? Like not
Yeah.
everyone can go ahead and go do a revolution, but you
Yeah.
can is support someone who will, right? So if you see that someone that you agree with, right? You see someone politically that you agree with, always remember to do anything you can to support them, right?
Gen Z, the millennial generation and Gen Z is probably one of the most resilient generations that is ever to exist. My God, we've survived a pandemic, 2 economic recessions, and the persistence of Gen Z is quite mind-boggling, to say the very least.
We're only 14. Like we're only 14 and
Straight up,
just
like-
about 15 for some of
we
us.
still need to
Like-
understand that we
You know-
ourselves are not bearing the problems in society yet. That will come after when we are older, when you have to search for jobs. So if anyone here is listening to our podcast that is an adult trying to search for a job, trying to in today's economy, we truly understand we don't
Empathize.
right? We empathize
we
with
can
your-
empathize with you.
your,
You cannot
know,
understand.
with your problems.
a
We
Yeah.
understand that
difference there.
today right now we're not doing the best, and us telling you that we're not doing the best isn't gonna fix shit, right? But we kind of understand, right? So very important that if you're American and if you're of voting age, remember to please go vote. It is very important. I know that you've seen it
Yeah,
many times, and
make
even if you don't
sure-
like it,
if you're
make sure.
if you're of voting age, we urge you to make sure you're registered to vote. Whether you're voting one
Yeah.
party or another, your vote does matter in
Your
this,
vote
It really
doesn't
in
does.
this
matter.
country.
It,
Do you ever think about how we were technically alive for the crash, the recession of 2008?
That's what I was saying. I was like, our generation
We
has
were, yeah.
gone through.
Well, no, not
like,
specifically our generation, because we're not the first wave of our generation. Generations last for 30-ish years, but I mean, even us who are young and still like not even at job age, well, barely at job age at this point.
Yeah.
Well, what
It's
I'm
like,
saying, like
we were
our-
still there for that crash.
our
Technically,
generation and the millennial generation, we're I think the first generation to go through 2 economic recessions. I think that's
Right.
a factual piece of
I think
information.
it's also very important to note that in the time that we the millennial generation and the Gen Z generation, a lot of political problems have happened with the U.S. doing very bad stuff to people. So it does, tank on your mind. It does change your viewpoints, and it does kind of fixate
Yes.
you in some type of thing that you need to look at, right? Right? Because, like, you always need to form your own opinion, but it kind of sways your opinion in some way, right?
That's a wonderful point.
Pretty
Like
much so, yeah.
where you grow up, who you talk to, your
Who's
around you.
your socioeconomic position, they all influence your they
Political
all
views and what you
in
think
Right.
of.
some way. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, every aspect of your life forms your political views, because even if people don't really like politics, I
They still
feel
have
very
their
bad for
personal
I feel
views.
very bad for the people who don't like politics who's listening to this portion of the podcast right now. Skip to, I don't know, that certain
Well,
time,
I don't
maybe.
know. We're not gonna have time to skip. We're already
I
at
don't think we're gonna have
Yeah,
time
we're
to
almost at
skip.
the end,
Well,
yeah.
Hey guys, I'm still
you can
here.
stop. You can stop listening.
You know.
You
Just
know,
so
I know
the
you're
viewers
doing
know,
it.
I didn't leave. I'm still here.
You can chime
I
in
just
at
don't
any
like to
time, my
talk.
friend. Yeah.
You can
And-
chime in at any time.
Well, I'm not big on political stuff. That's the whole reason I'm not really in the round table.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really
Can I
talking that
I
just
too
can
much
join
on
the round
this
table. I'm very big
thing.
on political stuff.
Yeah, man. Can
We're
I
not-
bring up a specific point that
Yeah.
you were talking about earlier? With
Sure.
Yeah.
you were talking about how everyone's gonna be lackluster in a specific area, and then you used to continued after Ray chimed in about how like not everyone's gonna start a revolution, not everyone's gonna do this like crazy thing with their life, and I think like you look at that in the school system because that's what we were talking about most recently, the education system, and you see this weird point of hypocrisy with the fact that you have these students taking 4 classes a semester, yeah, 4 classes. 5 maybe if you're special, and maybe less if you're a senior. And you have a specific.
7 classes a semester.
Wait, do you actually have 7 a semester?
I have 4.
Yeah, I have 7 classes.
I also have
How?
seven
How'd you
classes
manage?
semester.
Oh wait, I have 3-hour classes. So
I have 2 hour classes.
I have an hour 45. I have an hour 45.
7
my
or
goodness.
6 classes, something like that.
our AP class is
4.
like 80 minutes for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
my-
supposed to be
uh,
90.
My classes,
Go
like
on.
all my classes are 2 hours each. I have 4 classes in a day, but they're on AB schedule, so I have 7 classes in a semester.
Oh, I'm dumb. I have. Wait, no, I have.
I
5,
just have
I
4 in
think,
a semester.
because I have my theater class, I have my AP, I have my French, and then I have my English and my biology. So I have 5. But you think about it, and you have a specific teacher teaching all of those. I understand that teaching is like multitudes more difficult than learning, because you're sitting here trying to explain it to a bunch of idiot high schoolers that
Yeah.
you cannot do that, or this is how this works. But I mean, you have students learning 5 to 7 classes a day, and a single teacher teaching them. Like there's something off with it. If you're sitting here and saying teachers are struggling, how do you think students feel trying to learn all that?
Right now, I feel like
Yeah.
the blame does not go to teachers. It goes
No.
to
No, that's not what I was trying to say there. Teachers have nothing to do with this argument at all. Teachers are just like people that are giving their best and sitting here hitting sometimes what feels like a brick wall with high school students or like any students.
it's like a dono wall. You can't. It's like, okay, to anyone who is listening right now and is familiar with Twitch emotes, dono wall, or it's like sorry, someone who's not familiar with Twitch emotes, dono wall is a gif of a person talking to a brick wall. So it feels like that. It feels like you're talking to a brick wall, and nothing is being progressed on, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I
the teachers
feel
are also having bearing such an important role on society, because teaching the next generation is something so incredibly important. You cannot overstate it or understate it, right? It is immensely important that you teach people the right way, that they understand, because if someone doesn't understand, they're going to end up believing things they're not true, and then they're going to say stupid stuff, and then people are going to be misinformed. So my heart truly goes out to teachers, even though I sometimes I give them shit, because sometimes
Yeah.
there's bad teachers, no one is perfect, but if there's a good teacher, I truly, respect them.
Applaud them, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
You think?
what were we gonna say? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, you have to think it's crazy. Like when someone sits down and they sit through this sometimes considerably mundane topic that they enjoy specifically. Some people will obviously find it mundane, but people will find anything mundane. To learn all of this, also learn how to go about conveying this information in a fun and interesting way. If we're talking about a good teacher, and giving it to these students and it just being like smacked down. Like think about kindergarten teachers. Like how difficult is your job?
It must be unfathomably difficult to it must or like it. The importance is unfathomable. Like
I mean, like think about the kids that don't even know how to hold a pencil. Like how do you teach someone like
here's
writing?
a teacher's student could be the next president, could be the next Elon Musk, could be the next Bill Gates, could be the next Steve Jobs, right? That so
Could be the next
the
Michael Jackson.
impact. Oh well, Michael Jackson wasn't all that great apparently.
That's my point.
Anyways, it's definitely a difficult time right now for teachers and students alike, and all we can do is understand each other and respect that nothing is going to be perfect for quite a long time. And
Mhm.
with that being said, Gabby, thank you so much for being on the podcast. I really do hope you come back. This was a wonderful, wonderful conversation.
Yeah.
It was really great talking with you guys. Hopefully, I didn't,
No
say
man,
stupid
you
stuff.
took
No, man.
you took the stage by storm, dude, and I can't believe
Yeah.
I can't-
I
You did
am kind of
amazing.
I do kind of take the conversation sometimes. So I do apologize to anyone who wanted to say something
No, I'm
and I
good.
took over.
No,
know?
you took the bull by its horns, and you were like, "All right, listen here, you little prick," you know. And
Listen here, you.
You took
Listen
the
here.
horse by its
I
own.
don't care about your opinion. I'm gonna say it.
no, but
First,
I'm American.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you'd be nervous. You did really great, and we'd love
Thank
to
you.
have you back.
Yeah.
I'll
We'd love to have you
definitely,
back.
I'll definitely love to, be back someday, and I definitely love to be in the round table. Just say, you talk
Yeah, man,
about,
we may have to. We may have to. That's
I'll try not to again go stupid mode, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
all
It
right.
was really,
What's life
really
without
fun
going
talking
super
with you
mode
guys.
though?
And wow,
Really
I,
fun chatting with you too.
it feels so weird to say that, but if everybody is done saying goodbye to our viewers, I'll say something I haven't
Yeah.
said in quite a long time, and it honestly feels really weird. So I guess like usual, let's roll the outro.